Hello. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How about you? Everybody good? Yeah? Okay. We were having a discussion earlier and I thought it would be a great opportunity to discuss it with you guys. Uh, Pivoting. What is pivoting? Think about everything that we've done, every person, through the years. At a personal or a business level, there's always some point of a pivot point. Well, what's going on in the last week seems to be a huge pivoting point for a lot of us. And what I mean by that is it seems that time has slowed down. So that allows us a greater opportunity to kind of rethink and regroup. And I know there's a lot of negativity going on. There's a lot of people who have, lost their jobs or they're very uncertain on what's going on. And while we know that it's not easy for any of us, my point is just taking a step back and really thinking about what's actually going on in the world right now and being able to kind of appreciate what that is and use this opportunity to look forward to what you can make happen.
So, also, if you're pivoting, that could mean thinking about, well, what have you been doing for so long? And if you've lost your job, does it still make sense to you? Or have you found within your career, maybe you found a different niche that you didn't even know that, hey, this is what I'm actually interested in. And maybe you start applying yourself differently when you are getting yourself back into the workforce. And you find that you're approaching your career in a different light. Maybe you are appreciating more time with your family and really connecting in a way that you haven't, which is very nurturing for your soul.
That's been the case. That's been the case for us.
Yeah. And so having that time to reconnect is almost cleansing internally. You're like cleansing your emotional sense of self. And sometimes we always say, okay, by Friday or Saturday, I just need to regroup and it's always we're putting, well, by this day or this day or this day, I'm going to start over. And now we are actually at that point where we can say, I'm in this moment where I am taking this mental cleanse, and maybe because we don't have any place where we have to be, so we can exercise in our homes or go for walks or wherever, keeping our distance, but we can do almost like a physical cleansing of ourselves so that we can exercise and start to really nourish ourselves internally and externally. Is that pivotal point where we don't have to put off something for ourselves till tomorrow or the next day or the next week. And we can find things that maybe we forgot that we're actually really good at, or we just haven't been nurturing enough. So
For me personally, from a mental standpoint, I've been able to basically work on the business in a much greater realm, and just by having more time, I've been able to really think about the things that I really need to think about. But I know that I was actually putting it off because I was so busy working in the business as well as on the business. But now that I don't have an actual physical location, I've been able to kind of step back and regroup and refocus and making sure that our clients are taken care of from that aspect. It has been kind of shocking to me because normally if I don't have something to do, and you know this, I get very antsy. But for some reason, this past week, I've been fine. So what I'm suggesting to you guys is just be patient and just take the time to pay attention to what you're doing now, knowing that when this is all over, it's going to be fine.
yeah. So really take a look at everything that you have at this point, the things that you can control. Be appreciative for your health, your happiness, your loved ones, having a roof over your head, because there's people in situations far worse. Not to say that what you're dealing with isn't crazy, but
It is.
it is. It is. But always be appreciative for the things that you have and the things that you have the opportunity to tap into, because that could just be that pivotal moment for you to see new opportunity. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thanks.